Why Switzerland is so rich. Switzerland has no oil, no big ports, and no massive population. Yet somehow, it's one of the richest countries on Earth. On screen, Swiss mountains. Money icons popping up. So how did this small country in the Alps become so insanely wealthy? 2. Introduction. When people think of Switzerland, they think of chocolate, watches, and snowy mountains. But behind the pretty postcards is one of the most successful economic systems ever built. In this video, we'll break down how Switzerland makes money, why its people earn so much, and why this success didn't happen by accident. No economics degree required. Just simple stories, clear ideas, and real-world examples. On screen, title card. Why Switzerland is so rich. 3. Main body, section 1. Geography forced Switzerland to be smart. Switzerland's geography is difficult. Most of the country is covered in mountains. That means little farmland, no access to the sea, no easy trade routes on screen. World map, zoom into Switzerland. Mountains highlighted so Switzerland couldn't rely on farming like France, oil like Norway, ports like the Netherlands. Instead, it had to rely on brains over land. From the very beginning, Switzerland focused on skills, precision, high quality work. This mindset shaped everything that came later. Section 2. Political stability equals economic trust. Switzerland has been politically stable for hundreds of years. No revolutions, no dictators, no major wars. In fact, Switzerland hasn't fought a war since 1815. On screen, timeline sliding calmly with no explosions. Why does this matter? Because money hates uncertainty. When investors see stable laws, predictable rules, low corruption, they feel safe putting their money there. Switzerland became a place where your business will still exist tomorrow. That trust is incredibly valuable. Section 3. Switzerland's famous neutrality. Switzerland is famous for being neutral. It doesn't take sides in global conflicts. During World War I and World War II, while much of Europe was destroyed, Switzerland stayed out. On screen, Europe at war, Switzerland glowing safely. This had 2 massive effects. Its cities and factories stayed intact. It became a safe place for money, diplomacy, and organizations. That's why the Red Cross is based there. The United Nations has offices there. Global companies feel comfortable operating there. Neutrality turned Switzerland into the world's safe meeting room. Section 4. Banking. The reputation for safety. Now let's talk about the famous Swiss banks. Swiss banking didn't become rich by magic. It became rich by offering strong privacy, reliable institutions, extremely strict financial rules on screen. Vault closing, Swiss flag for centuries. People around the world trusted Swiss banks too. Protect their savings, follow the rules, stay stable, even in crises. This attracted enormous amounts of global capital. Even today, Switzerland manages trillions of dollars in foreign wealth. Not because of secrecy alone, but because of trust. Section 5. High-value industries, not cheap labor. Switzerland doesn't compete on low wages. It competes on quality. Swiss companies focused on industries where skill matters more than size, precision matters more than speed. Examples: pharmaceuticals like Novartis and Roche medical technology, luxury watches, advanced machinery. On screen, watch gears, lab equipment, robots. These industries create products that are hard to copy, can be sold at very high prices. Require highly educated workers. This means fewer workers, higher productivity, much higher salaries. Section 6. Education built for the economy. Switzerland's education system is very practical. Not everyone is pushed into university. Instead, many students enter apprenticeships. That means learning skills directly on the job, getting paid while learning, becoming productive early on screen. Student factory paycheck. This creates skilled workers, low youth unemployment. Strong connection between education and business. The economy doesn't produce useless degrees. It produces needed skills. Section 7. Small country, smart government. Switzerland's government is small but efficient. Taxes are relatively low compared to other rich countries. But more importantly, rules are clear. Bureaucracy is limited. Local governments have power on screen. Simple checklists with check marks. This makes it easy to Start businesses, expand companies, innovate without heavy restrictions, businesses like predictability. Switzerland delivers it. Section 8. High costs, high pay. Yes, Switzerland is expensive. Very expensive. But that's the result, not the cause. On screen, price tag, rising paycheck, rising faster, because workers are highly productive. Companies sell premium products, wages are high, people can afford the high prices. It's a high-income, high-cost system that stays balanced. 4. Conclusion. So why is Switzerland so rich? Not because of luck. Not because of natural resources. But because of stability. Trust skills, high-value industries, long-term thinking. Switzerland proves that. You don't need size or resources to be rich. You need smart systems built over time. 5. Call to action. If you enjoyed this breakdown, give the video a like. It really helps the channel. Subscribe for more simple explanations of how the global economy actually works. And comment below. Which country should we explain next? Thanks for watching!